They had a great attitude this week. I'll be surprised if they don't play very well.
Here's McManus to kick it all the way through and to the back of the end zone, and the knee taken by Griff Whalen. Let's bring out Phillip Rivers, who needs 125 yards to pass Dan Fouts.
And so is Phillip Rivers. They have a lot in common.
So he spreads it out for the first snap, and ball is dropped at the 30-yard line by longtime reliable cohort Antonio Gates. Miller standing up on the near side. He has sacked Rivers 11 times in 10 career games. Here's a second down throw. It's good for about 8 to Travis Benjamin every game so far. Although he's had fumble issues here the last couple of weeks. Here's a 3rd and 2. Rivers, open man, first down at the 39, and Gates holds on to it for a gain of 6 in the first 5 games. First down handle now. Gordon with early contact, able to spin out of the first hit and pick up 3. Second down and 7. And Rivers. Over the shoulder catch. A beautiful grab by Williams. Tyrell Williams with an 18-yard grab.
Let's let a guy like Tyrell Williams come in there and blossom.
Yeah, he is fast emerging. And here's a first down run again for Gordon. 2 this time before Billy Wynn ends it.
Asked for a bit of advice, and Dan Reeves' advice was what?
Be yourself.
Be yourself out there, big guy. That's pretty good.
2nd and 8. Rivers to Benjamin, and almost caught it. Roby had a hand in there. What a breakup by Bradley Roby. On the outer edges of field goal territory, Rivers gets the first down. Back to Gates, a second time they've hooked up on 3rd down to move the chains. Now at the Broncos 28. 3rd straight time they go to Gordon on first down. And we see our first penalty marker of the evening. After a rush of about 3, Greg Rolstad and his crew.
Illegal shift. Offense, number 15, never got set. That's a 5-yard penalty. Replay. First down.
Defensive players that like to push the offensive lineman back.
First and 15, and McCuster comes in, makes the catch, and they got a flag out as they picked up a big chunk right there, but we'll check the penalty.
Pass interference. Offense, number 86. That's a 10-yard penalty. Replay. First down.
Takes away the 20-yard gain. Hunter Henry, the rookie, flag for it. The penalty takes him all the way back to the 43 and a 1st and 25. Straight drop across the middle, open. It's Inman, and he's dragged down from behind by Harris. But they got some of it back. 11 on the play. And now snapping it at the 32 of Denver.
3 tight ends.
Open. Catch is made for the big gainer. That is Henry, who had just been flagged with the OPI, offensive pass interference. Well, he made up for it there with 27. Chris Harris is back after sitting out 1 play. Turns for this one. 1st and goal. Gordon bounces to the outside and then falls under a whole wave.
Boy, he knows they got to work through that and keep giving him the football.
6 rushing, 1 receiving, and 2nd and goal. End zone, and it is caught. It's Henry with the touchdown. The rookie from Arkansas.
Little fake to the outside. Boy, they are being deceptive on the offensive side. And then Henry takes off to the back of the end zone. Watch 86 in the slot. Oh, we're going to throw the underneath screen. No, we're not. He slips past the defender.
Well, it was Harris again who had to sit out a play. Comes back, and he was the one who was covering Henry, or trying to.
And Ken Wisenhut, what did Phillip Rivers say? Short week. We put in a full game plan in 3 days. Rivers says we crammed everything you can put in 3 days, and they showed a lot of it in that first drive. Had to catch Denver by surprise, some of the formations and plays.
That drive was 7 minutes.
Good decision maker, throws the football on time, and not afraid either.
Well, quickly finds Emmanuel Sanders. And he had enough separation.
They're hoping that it'll confuse a young quarterback here tonight.
2nd and 3. Anderson plowing ahead, has the first down. Bounce back, but forward progress easily enough for the first. They need to establish something on the ground tonight, Phil.
It becomes a lot easier to sit up there and call plays.
Bosa came off the field holding his hand in pain. First down, Perry Anderson. He is met by 3 defenders for no gain. They have not rushed for 90 yards. You see Boza making. Here's Simeon launching it down the field, and he had him open.
Had what they wanted, but he did not have the time. That play took a lot of time to develop.
3rd and 10. Simeon underneath. That's Norwood, and he fought for it, but comes up a yard shy.
Defense, good rally to the football by the Chargers to get off the field.
Riley Dixon boots it. Travis Benjamin not going to touch it. Broncos are there to cover it up at the 1.
3 tight ends.
And Gordon meets Jared Crick right away, along with Derek Wolfe.
And also vice versa. Defensive line can get there to help the DBs.
After the spread, it looked like Denver may have jumped early. The ball comes out of his hand. And
offsides
ruled incomplete.
He can make the hit.
Offside. Defense, number 58. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
And 2. Gordon fighting off the first contact by Ward and able to plow ahead for the first down.
And why can he do it? Because he has Phillip Rivers as his quarterback.
First down throw, dump it off. This is Watt. The fullback tumbles for a gain of 8, 30 points a game. 2nd and 2. And they've got another first down with Gordon.
You see the safeties way back. Why? Because they went to this 5 wide receiver look.
And Rivers middle of the field, and again, right on the money. It's back to Hunter Henry for a big gain out across the 45.
And Gates out on the football field at the same time. What do you do?
First down, Chargers. Gordon says hello to Shaq Barrett. And is dropped for a loss of a couple. 2nd and 12. Gordon again looked like he might suffer a loss, but able to turn it into a gain of about 5 or 6.
Yeah, the formation to his left, the bunch, all bunched up.
Rivers completes it. That's Benjamin. First down at the 42. Rivers just 6 yards away from the Fouts team record in passing yardage. He's going to run it here with Gordon for a couple. He's got 9 attempts for 20 so far, but 3 tight ends come in for 2nd and 8. Here's Rivers, play action. Here they come after him. He throws it. He's got it. He's got the record. And it is Hunter Henry who has a big souvenir in his hands. Wolfe on the tackle. Off on first down. And again, quick contact by Sylvester Williams.
High energy players demand a lot of their teammates.
2nd and 11. Sideline knockdown. Well, last week, speaking of records, Fouts.
Yeah, Phillip Rivers got emotional just trying to talk about it.
He's got a 3rd and 11. That's McCluster. And he's within about a foot of the first. Decision time coming up here for McCoy. Straight ahead. Denver's defense crashes across as Von Miller with the first to hit the ball carrier.
Von Miller so fast, gets inside, goes slow, and grabs the ball carrier, Gordon, and pulls him down. Cut off block.
First down. They were about to bring out the chains from the far side, but Rolstad signals move them 10. And first downs for the Chargers versus 1. Play action. Rivers rolling out and throws it in the area of Gordon as Shaq Barrett was in the backfield quickly.
Smelled it out. Stop the touchdown.
2nd and 10. And incomplete, intended for Hunter Henry. You may have seen it. Needing to get inside the 9 for a first. Rivers, heavy pressure, comes out of the pack. Now Steps out of bounds and gets shoved by Miller, but no flag.
Clemens has a glove in that right hand.
37 yards, and Lambo drives it through. Snap it for the 6th time, that's all in this game. It's Anderson. And he's just got a couple. Tracy, down to you. Mike McCoy, he's a great coach, but even a better human being. 2nd and 8. Simeon with that throw across the field to Norwood for only 3. 3rd down coming up. 2 sacks in college were of Trevor Simeon back in 2013. Here's Simeon on 3rd down. Picks up the 1st, and that's the 3rd time he's thrown it to Jordan Norwood. This time for 9. Devontae Booker is the running back on 1st down. And the rookie from Utah has 3.
Been a little impatient and said, oh, we got to come out and throw this ball. Chargers struggled against the pass so far this year.
Here's Simeon's throw, and trying to dive for it was Emmanuel Sanders, looking around for a flag that does not exist. Bosa, by the way, on his right side. He's got 3rd and 7. Simeon's pass over the head of Demaryius Thomas, targeted for the 1st time. Playful, friendly slap at one another. McCoy used to be Thomas's offensive coordinator in Denver. They're good pals. Benjamin. He may have touched it. It is picked up and taken into the end zone by Parks.
See if he touched it.
The ruling on the field was the ball was not touched by San Diego. It was recovered by Denver. It'll be 1st down and 10, San Diego. Timeout.
And well, you said it. He was waving everybody away.
After reviewing the play, the ball did indeed touch the San Diego player in the ankle. The ball was recovered legally by Denver at the 11-yard line. They cannot advance a kick. It'll be Denver's ball, 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. Not be charged with a timeout. Timer, please put 7:51 on the game clock.
McCoy can only shake his head as Benjamin was wavering, changing his mind, and Joe DeCamillis has won his 1st challenge.
There you go. Yes.
It's Anderson. Taken back 4 yards. Denzel Perryman.
2 very fast linebackers, the 2 of them.
Here's Simeon to Thomas, and he is walloped after the catch by Melvin Ingram. Time for Simeon. Now they're after him. And it's Bosa who brings him down from behind. Magnificent postseason run where he hit all 10 of his field goal attempts. And dead center for the Broncos' 1st points, coming off the turnover committed by Benjamin. McManus by design, short kick to Griff Whalen. Well covered up, helmets come off. That's Latimer losing his helmet.
To keep this Denver defense on the field.
Gordon, look at Miller, wrap him up for no gain. 2nd and 10. There's a strike with Ward bringing down Hunter Henry right away. Henry call here, the play call. And the throw was to Benjamin, but Talib finishes off that drive. Azer into punt. He's had 2 punts he won that this year, a 16 and a 17-yarder, but this is one he's going to like. Driving back the returner all the way to the 11, Norwood. Slips out of a tackle. But a whole host of Chargers won't let him get past the 16. Broncos on the road where they have feasted inside the division for years. And dropping back, looking long, and now looking for options. Simeon just throws it away.
3-man rush, 4-man rush.
2nd and 10. Incomplete. Was going for Benny Fowler.
Find a way to get somebody open and give the quarterback time. Haven't heard from Demaryius Thomas yet.
3rd and 10. It's Anderson. And they stop him 1.5 yards short of a first. And they'll punt it. They've changed returners. San Diego back deep is Dexter McCluster after the Benjamin mishap on the previous kick. McCluster steps up to make the grab and takes off running. Across the 40 is McCluster, and he's got it to midfield before he is dragged down by the snapper, Casey Kreider.
As Philip Rivers told us, Jim, they got every play in this week in 3 days.
And breaking a tackle, taking it to the Broncos 48 is Gordon to work with at the 2-minute warning. 2nd down and 7. They go draw. Sidestepping a first hit is Gordon. And he's picked up a couple. So Marcus Ware watching. Still out as Rivers 3rd down pass. Not able to hold on that jarring hit by Stuart Gates. 1:12 to go. Norwood standing at 10. Hazer's kick. Punter was knocked down, no flag. Fair catch at the 9 by Norwood. Denver has all 3 of its timeouts. There's your draw, Phil. Good call. And spreading up ahead to the 25 gives him now a chance to maybe operate. Hold on though. Flag back at the 6.
Holding. Offense, number 76. That penalty is half the distance to the goal. Replay. First down.
Just a 15 from the 5. There's another draw play. Somehow coming out of that jam.
Call your timeout. Yes, they do.
Analysis and highlights. Alexa's halftime report. 2nd and 12.
They run all the way.
Out to about the 13. Give a 5-yard carry there for Anderson. Okay.
And he hasn't changed since he got out of coaching.
Simeon on 3rd and 7. Yet another draw play, and down at the 18 is Booker.
Let's give some credit to the defensive backs for the San Diego Chargers. They've covered well so far in this game.
Run back attempt coming for Norwood. But stopped well short of the 20. Blew his helmet on that one play and failed through the concussion protocol tests. Anderson right away dropped back for a loss of 3. Anderson now 10 yards, 7 attempts. Here's Simeon to Thomas. His 2nd catch is out to about the 21. Gain of 6. 3rd and 6. And movement on the right side as Simeon's pass is incomplete, but a flag down on the far side. Thought they might stop the play.
False start. Offense, number 74. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
With a calf injury, he has not been targeted so far.
Oh, what a block.
3rd and 11, and Bosa's given chase. And it's incomplete. And there was Green targeted for the first time, but they'll have to punt.
Nowhere to throw the football.
Riley Dixon. McCluster, who had that good return right before the half, has it at the 42. And 1. Then Kansas City at 2-2. Chargers at 1-4. And look at Gordon. Gordon's got an open field, and only Ward is back there. And he breaks through that. Down to the 5. Chris Harris saved the touchdown. A 49-yard gallop.
Just everybody chasing to the right, and that time it was just Orlando Franklin and King Dunlap just pushed their guys to the outside, and Melvin Gordon ran through a gigantic hole. And the wide receiver, nice block on the outside.
Gordon with more yardage than the Broncos' whole team. 1st and goal. Rivers dumps it off. It's caught at the 1 is Williams. And again, Harris saves a touchdown.
On defense, take Chris Harris out, bring in more big guys.
Nowhere to go this time for Gordon. And they spread it out.
Stacking the receivers to the right.
5 targets. 3rd and goal. And Webster got a hand on it. He was trying to connect with Griff Whalen.
Miller in the run game helped them get up this situation.
And Lambeau converts. to come back on the field. They're tired of that storyline. Again, it's going to be returned by Norwood. They stopped him short of the 20 the last time. And this time to the 24. 3,000,000 to 1. Here's Simeon.
There you go.
And that's Thomas. There's a series starter. Gain of 7.
There you go.
Running play for the first down. That is Booker, and that's just the 3rd first down of the game. I got to ask.
Doing it. Hey, if Gary Kubiak is here, he sure wouldn't have hurt what's gone on here in the first half.
Sideline route, knocked down. Intended for Thomas. That was Hayward defending it.
Just on Gary Kubiak not being here.
2nd and 10. And Simeon completes it to Jordan Taylor, and he fumbled. The Chargers have recovered. Taylor with his 3rd catch of his career. Flag is tossed.
Well, just typical of what they've been doing all night.
Just every day with Peyton Manning when he was out of action, trying to keep him.
The ruling on the field is a turnover and San Diego ball. After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Denver, number 71. That penalty's 15 yards and an automatic first down.
Called on Stevenson. So the ruling on the field, catch, fumble. He did turn upfield. Bill, You don't see anything?
Nope, I do not.
Nope.
Looks like a catch, and again, you could see that was a tremendous job. You said it, Toomer, just watching him come across, goes up and makes the hit. We've seen a lot of big hits on these short throws.
At the 20.
Deep pressure on the defense once again.
There's Gordon. And he's hit and chopped up by Aqib Talib. 2nd and 8. Gordon tried to get it outside, but Miller is so quick. 3rd and 8. He came back into the backfield and then got a little dump off pass, stopped short of the first by Parks.
Wow, what a tackle.
And Denver again. This is Lambeau from 31. And he's good again. A few moments ago, and you think it might have looked a whole lot different if this.
Yeah, if you watch this guy tonight, watched him last week, you think he couldn't have helped the outcome of some of those games early in the year? I definitely think he would have. He'd changed it.
Yes. Play action, fake and rollout time. Again, that was quick pressure on him. Palapoy was the one who was chasing after him.
Yep.
John Pagano, raised in Boulder, Colorado. His father, Sam, the legendary longtime high school football coach, Fairview. And that's an incompletion.
Oh, yeah.
Thomas was open.
Well, I think his favorite and best moves when he goes inside.
3rd and 10. A catch for a short gain. John Phillips, the former Charger, stopped well short of it. And again, 6.5 to go, 3rd quarter. McCluster dives down, 37.
Seems like tonight helped that both.
Here's Rivers' throw, just throws it away. Almost hard to imagine that.
Worked pretty well, and even when you have a good game plan, still hard to do a lot against his defense.
Across the middle and a diving grab made by Hunter Henry. Who's been Rivers' favorite target tonight. That went for 15, but a flag back in the offensive backfield.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense, number 95. That 15-yard penalty will be out at the end of the play. Automatic first down.
Derek Wolf. That will add 15 as you see Talib.
That next gen, use the tight ends. Been a big part of this offense tonight.
1st and 10 and another quick flag. After a Gordon carry of 2. This whole stadium situation, though, it's complicated. And if it ends up just as a majority in favor.
Illegal formation, offense, 5-yard penalty, replay first down.
Many people to agree on something is almost impossible.
Here's a 1st and 15. down to about the 35. And as we were walking into this stadium, we've been to so many times through the years, and you think of the history here. Sure would be great to see the Chargers somehow find a way to stay here. 2nd and 11. Pass is in the area of Gordon as Rivers had Marshall all over him.
It's number 21. The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
Second Denver penalty on this drive. The Wolf roughing the passer, and then this one on 3rd and 11 on Talib.
Yeah, look outside. That little hit should go. Aqib Talib reads outside the end. So that was his chance. He thought, I got the pattern. They're trying to pick up yards.
Had a brief signal loss there for a moment. Sorry about that. Here's a first down snap from the 20. Rivers is looking downfield for Gates. Hunter Henry's been another story. Here's another pass play coming up. In fact, no one there. Again, it was Gates.
Gates.
3rd and 10. There's Williams trying to turn it around that corner, but runs out of real estate at the 14. And once again, we'll see a field goal attempt from Lambeau. Mike went to snap it back to Clements. And he is now 4 for 4 for the night. Norwood, no chance. Bring it out to the 25.
Tonight, that attitude, and we're seeing it with the play, how well they're doing everything.
Here they toss it to Booker. Slides out of the tackle and makes a nice effort here. Out to about the 43. Rookies had a couple of good runs. That one's for 17, and that is actually their first play of the night that went for at least 10 yards.
Oh, and he broke the tackle in the backfield of Melvin Ingram, and that's what they need. They need...
Pass it over to Booker. He collides with Jatavis Brown. The last play went for 5. Here's a handoff. Booker is taking him on now, and the rookie butts heads and keeps on going. Able to provide the spark that's been missing all night long for the Denver offense. Here's a pass to Norwood. He goes out of bounds after another gain of 6. Well, the catch, which was on their first play, for 6 yards. C.J. Anderson now says Booker can run, I can too. Got a flag out back at the line of scrimmage. That was a best effort of the night.
Offense, number 61. 10-yard penalty, replay, 2nd down.
Paradis takes away Anderson's best carry. 2nd and 13. Booker has returned to the backfield. He got this drive going. Looking for him out of the backfield. He catches it with one hand. And is down to about the 38. Are you kidding? He's starring.
I caught you.
Last 20 seconds of the 3rd. Simeon lost the football.
Incomplete.
Incomplete. Slipped out of his hand, but his arm was moving forward. Last year he made all 7 attempts from 50 plus. This from 56, and it is no good. Here's Gordon, and he's able to burst through. Got caught by the ankles by Marshall, but 19-3, Chargers after 3. Here's a carry. Gordon, he's close. By the way, a lot of discussion and scrutiny about That's Gordon. Look in the middle, running behind center, Matt Slauson. And what an amazing career change.
Put this line together, that's what they've talked about. You know, I'm a big believer. Every team needs that.
That was a carry by Kenneth Farrell because Gordon limped off after that previous run. Chance to do big things. There's the draw play to Farrell, and he is tackled by Davis near the 38. Pacer. Covered up. What a play. Oh, and a Denver player, Norwood, came in. But they're ruling him down at the 3. Trevor Williams kept his balance, stayed out of the end zone.
Yeah, good job just kicking back. Norwood going and touching the ball means nothing.
Job punting.
Direction, the ball was touched at the 3-yard line. First down, 10 Denver.
Certainly taking his lumps after the botched hold last week and a few meager punts. He's come up big. There's a flag down as Thomas makes the grab, a 12-yard catch. But there's another flag in the end zone thrown.
There were 2 fouls, both by the offense. After the play, personal foul, necessary roughness, number 85. That penalty is declined. During the play, holding in the end zone, offense number 76. That penalty results in a safety.
Wow. Huge moment in this game. Max Garcia, the left guard, is called for it.
Against Karan Reed. And there was the personal foul. Lead now, and that defense has been awesome all night.
3-possession lead, and the football about to be in their hands. Boy, this short kick here.
Fair catch it.
Careful. Oh, it falls loose, and look, Denver recovers at the 50. And finally, says Joe DeCamillis, a break for our side, as that was Kenny Wiggins who tried to make the catch.
I think they did this on purpose.
Oh, no question.
You know, he kicked it end over end, which is not what a punter would do in a situation like that. So,
to ensure that Denver doesn't gain any momentum. Simeon, complete to Green. And it's only good for 6.
Heard about it. I'm glad
that result is in. 2nd and 4. Sanders with his second catch. Wow, what a hit by Brown.
Take a chance. The field goal keeps you in the game.
Simeon's going to tuck it under. There's a flag back in the offensive backfield. He scrambled for 9.
It's going to be Schofield against Brandon Mebane.
Holding. Offense, number 79. 10-yard penalty, replay. First down.
7 penalties in the half on the Broncos. As Simeon tries to find an open target, tosses it away to save the sack.
Play was there for Trevor Simeon to throw it short. He was looking somewhere else, and hard to pick up big yards when you're playing soft coverage.
2nd and 20. It's Norwood with his 5th catch. He had 7 on the season coming in. Good for 11. Thomas at the bottom of the screen. Got 3 catches for only 19 yards, and they whistle this play dead.
Ball start. Offense, number 71. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Make that 8.
Some yards, you hope. Get in field goal range.
Boza back out on that defensive line as Simeon across the middle. He's got Sanders at the 21 and a first down.
There you go. That was some throw. Trevor Simeon, going to see in the top of your screen. Just threw it right over the top of the linebacker in front of the safety.
Benny Fowler in for him. 1st and 10. Simeon almost intercepted as he was trying to feed Norwood for a 6th time.
Just hadn't had enough opportunities tonight to do that.
2nd and 10. Draw play. Anderson within 1 of the first. Pick up the first down and chug along to the 5 and goal. Sanders to the left, Thomas at the bottom, and they're looking Thomas's way, trying to fight off the defender, and is ruled incomplete. Complete though, clearly, and 2nd and goal it is. Simeon, pass intended there for Thomas. But again, a San Diego player jumped in front of the route.
Well, I think if he nothing here, I think he will kick the field goal if they don't get it.
Simeon in zone, and it's caught for the touchdown by Benny Fowler.
Excellent pass protection. Gave Simeon extra time. He was looking to his right. There was nothing there. And then he comes back. By looking to his right, he creates that open hole in the middle of the field. And he finds Fowler. Fowler top of the screen coming across. See as he looks to his right. And nobody around him. Joey Bosa can't get there. A three-man rush.
Good pass by Simeon.
Couple really good throws by Trevor Simeon that time.
Dennis adds the extra point. We have 8:08 to play.
Finish the game off. Of course, the Chargers have not been good at it. But right here, you got to find a way to get a first down.
Gordon's had fumble issues the last couple of weeks. He's tackled after one.
And they're going to have to throw it.
2nd and 9. And again, Gordon swallowed up by Jared Crick. Rivers in trouble, and he is taken down all the way back near the 13. Shane Ray and a whole host of Broncos take him off the field in 3 plays and back them up 11 yards.
Shane Ray on the outside, and what happens, King Dunlap so afraid of the speed getting to the outside, then he gets overpowered. And boy, Shane Ray, a first-round draft pick, is getting the hang of this, being around Von Miller, DeMarcus Ware, turning into some pass rusher.
Yeah. Kaiser standing near the goal line. He's been brilliant tonight. This is a good boot to Norwood. Backpedals 27-yard line. Might be a block in the back. No flag. As Norwood dances around to the 37. Gets set to host the Bears. We'll have it for you next week. 5:45 to go. Simeon starts it out with a throw to Sanders.
Denver gets in the situation. Von Miller makes the sack. Can somebody do it for San Diego?
Maybe it'll be Bosa. Here's the throw to Fowler, who caught the touchdown. And he takes it across midfield. Steve Williams was trying to wrestle the football away from him. 5 minutes to play. Simeon. Pass. Oh, what a hit. Incomplete. Fowler at the double hit. Troy just praying his team can figure out a way to close it. They've been the best 55-minute team in football. Here's the throw to an open man, and Phillips has it all the way down to the 31. Here's a draw play. Anderson sprints ahead for 11. Broncos with 4:24 to go and all their timeouts. Set it up again across the middle to Anderson. He breaks away and takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. Incredible. A flag is out.
Holding. Offense, number 73. 10-yard penalty, replay. Second half. First down.
1st and 20. Back at the 30.
Blitz.
Simeon taken down at the 41. That is Jatavis Brown, who's made plays tonight, the rookie out of Akron, with his 3rd sack of the season.
Here he comes. Boy, we said he could run early in the game. How about that? It happened so fast, and John Pagano finally just said, make a play.
And he moved him out of field goal territory. 2nd and 30. Back in it, though, with this throw to Thomas, and the ball comes out, and it's recovered by the Chargers. Mager with the recovery. The hit by Brown, who had made the sack on the previous play.
Oh, just helmet in front of the body. What they've been doing all night long, making big hits when the receivers come underneath.
Jatavis Brown. Bronco miscues, couple of fumbles lost. A missed field goal, a safety allowed. That's just in the second half. And Gordon
in rhythm until here late in the game.
3.5 to go. Gordon fires it off to the left side and picks up good yardage. Give him 5, maybe 6.
San Diego a lot of good things. The number one plan was to make sure Von Miller didn't do his thing against the quarterback, so stop that.
Flag at the line of scrimmage on 3rd and 6.
Offside. Defense. The nose tackle. It's a 5-yard penalty. Replay. 3rd down.
And that'll be 3rd and 1.
Figure out a new game plan or whatever. But
3rd and 1. Gordon. Broncos are there to stuff it. Davis and others. Watch out.
Yeah, you got to be alert. Big alert for San Diego. Could they try to play it to receiver?
Lead stepped up, got a hand on it, tapped it to himself. That was dangerous, and then falls at the 16. There's Simeon. Anderson to the 23, and the clock will run. Second and 3. There's Thomas. Got the first down across the 30. Rivers pacing anxiously. Pump fake now, looking for an option. It's Anderson. Just giving him all this little underneath stuff. Now just trying to close out the last 2 minutes. Second and 3 for Simeon. Then they go to Anderson. Ingram there to meet him at the 50.
If they do get it in field goal range, knowing you need that second score, maybe you get the field goal early instead of keep trying to drive the football.
Over to Fowler in the field of play for 8. Simeon batted away at the line of scrimmage. That was Corey Legit.
And Joey Bosa was close to coming around the edge.
Third and 2. Picks up the first. Getting out of bounds. Had a couple of Chargers that could have made a play. Brought him down on the field of play, but stops the clock at 1:07.
Yep.
New set of downs. Just too aggravated for him to be out there. Incomplete. Trying to thread it to Taylor. Thomas back out. He's at the top. Second and 10. Incomplete over the head of Norwood.
I think if you pick up 5 or 6 yards, you got to think of kicking the field goal on 4th down.
There's a throw. Right in the field of play. And Phillips is pushed back. I believe he's short. They're already running out.
Running out the field goal team.
It's going to be 46-yard attempt. Here's McManus's kick. And they're within 1 score.
That was a great job. Great job by Joe DeCamillis.
30-yard gap, though, right over that front line.
Yep.
Puts it on the ground in a hurry, and it is recovered by the Broncos. My goodness, Taylor with the recovery.
That onside kick there just hugs the ground, never pops up. Saw this last week. Look how it just stays down the whole time and doesn't get that big hop where you can make the recovery.
Taylor, who had the fumble earlier in this half, perfectly played this one. And he was the only one there. Again, no timeouts for Joe DeCamillis.
You know, there was really nobody there to recover the football for the San Diego Chargers.
Simeon, sideline, caught. Green. Of Charger fans all over the world right now who are thinking about what's happened in recent weeks.
Got to keep them in bounds if they complete the pass.
Second and 1. It's complete. And Anderson. Go check this one out. This catch. Oh, once he secured it between the knees.
Hands on the football.
Once he has control, were the feet down at that point?
Well, football move came out of his hand. think it's going to be incomplete.
After review, bobbled as the runner went out of bounds, and he did not have possession inbounds. Therefore, it is an incomplete pass. It'll be 3rd down and 1.
Defenders, Phil, all the way back to the 20. Here's Simeon, pressure. Gets away from Legion. Now goes out of bounds. All out there as targets. Putting size down here at the bottom.
Review.
Well, they're going to review now that last play and the spot.
Well, here you go. Where's the first down? You see, does he stick his hand out with the football?
Looks like actually he's closer to the 46. Yeah, they marked it at the 44.
Definitely short of the first down.
Well, here's the Chargers last week who fell victim to a bad spot.
After review, the quarterback stepped out when the ball was at the 45-yard line. Therefore, it will be 4th down and 1, Denver at the 45-yard line.
Just don't let the quarterback run around and give extra receivers time to get into the end zone.
All receivers at the bottom, 3 of them. As Simeon heaves it, and it is knocked down, and the game is over, and the Chargers have held on this time for a much-needed victory. Batted down by Dexter McCoyle. That throw was never deep enough. Simeon let go, but maybe a little too early.